Did you get ready in the dark or something? 'Cause you look like a beautiful nightmare.
Hi Scorpio, welcome to your December 2021 tarot reading. My name is Tessa and you're watching my channel. Happy Sagittarius season. We are officially out of Scorpio season and in the last month and season of the year. Technically Capricorn season starts at the end of the year, but you know what I mean, okay? We're wrapping up the year, okay? So 2021, almost over, almost, okay? But I don't want to jump that much ahead, okay? Let me know for my mid-December readings. I'm thinking about doing like a overview of 2022 for all the zodiac signs and doing like a little mini tarot reading for like every month. I'll do kind of like a 12-month spread. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know. I'm thinking about doing that for my mid-December readings, okay? If you're a returning subscriber, this particular video for December 2021 is not going to include my Astro Soul Oracle deck. Typically, I do tie in astrology when I do these monthly readings, but since I've been like deep, like knee deep, or not knee deep, but since I've literally been in the depths of astrology these last few weeks, studying astrology, and I started a new series on my channel called Investigative Astrology, with the first episode dealing with the Astro World tragedy, the Travis Scott Festival in Houston. I decided to do like a series of videos on that event and just kind of dive into the astrology of the event, as well as the astrology of Travis Scott. So if that's something you might be interested in watching, those videos are up, and there is a playlist for it. They are pretty long, so just kind of a heads up, each video is approximately an hour long, okay? And the only video that's not long is the introduction, and it's the introduction, so I just kind of break down what I'm going to be discussing. So if anything, you can go watch the introduction and then just decide if that's something that you want to commit yourself to, or if that's something that you want to watch or you would be interested in watching. So yeah, since I've been just like in the depths of astrology lately, I honestly just wanted to like get back to just tarot. I really just kind of wanted to film these zodiac readings for you for December with just the tarot and not really like get too much into the astrology. And especially if I do, you know, I feel like I will end up doing my mid-December videos on the astrology on like a month-to-month, like a 12-month kind of spread for 2022. And I'll probably start posting more astrology videos, generally speaking. So, you know, astrology is not, it's not going to be gone, you know, it's just kind of taking on new forms and stuff like that. So, yeah, so it's not like I'm never going to be tying in astrology with tarot, okay? Astrology is always tied to tarot anyway. Astrology is always tied to tarot. I'm just not using my Astro Soul deck. That's all. I'm not using my Astro Soul deck. So, just want to let you guys know about that. So yeah, if you're a sun, moon, rising, Venus, Scorpio, you know, Mars, you know, whatever, honestly, you can watch this video. It's for Scorpio. If you are, the only thing that I will mention is that if you are a Scorpio rising, this Sagittarius season, the energy for Sagittarius is falling in your second house, which is the house of Taurus. It's the house of finances, money, beauty, you know, your stability, your long-term stability, your possessions. So, you know, you could definitely have some desire and inspiration this month to maybe like buy something for yourself, or to start working on a project, to start maybe like if you're in the arts or if you're a creative individual, you know, I don't know, maybe you have like a business that you work from home with it. But this could definitely be, you know, just kind of feeling inspired to be creative, you know, maybe like be creative around your house, or be creative with like maybe decorating, or just kind of creating more beauty in your environment, and just kind of like overall just like wanting to feel more good and, you know, cheerful in your environment, like decorating. I can definitely see some of you decorating. Like, I guess everybody's decorating. It's Christmas. Christmas is coming, right? But you know what I mean? Just kind of like finding this inspiration and joy out of, you know, being like creative with your possessions in your environment and stuff like that. So that is if you're a Scorpio rising. And that's pretty much the only thing I'm going to mention as far as astrology is concerned. Okay. So yeah, with that being said, let us get into the tarot reading and see what we got going on for you this month, Scorpio. So what are the messages that are needing to come through for Scorpio? What are the messages that are needing to come through for Scorpio? Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. What are the messages that are needing to come through for Scorpio? Okay, let's see what we got here. First card is Seven of Cups. This is your card, Scorpio. This is Venus in Scorpio. So lots of fantasies. Venus in Scorpio. Lots of like, I don't know, lots of dreamy-eyed, like deep kind of desires, you know, about a lot of different things. And I definitely kind of see that being triggered by like you wanting something, but then like not really knowing what you want, or like feeling some deep desire for something, like some possession, or you know, if this is in reference to your environment, like almost feeling a sense of you know, like getting all these ideas of things that you want to do or create, and not really, you know, and feeling kind of overwhelmed by all these ideas, and you know, maybe like trying to figure out how you want to decorate or what you want to do around your house, but not really knowing where to start. Then we have the Three of Pentacles. This is Mars in Capricorn, working together with someone. Two of Wands, Mars in Aries. Okay, finally taking that step outside the home to complete some kind of, to go after some kind of inspiration or project. There's something that you're working on, and you could be working on this with another person, but there is something that you're working on. Ace of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Some new beginning in terms of money and finances, or you're getting some money sent to you, or you're getting some money sent to you, and you're taking a look at how much you can spend and how much you can save. Okay, this Three of Pentacles can also definitely signify like working really hard at work. Like there's something that you want, there's some dream or fantasy or desire that you have, and you're working hard with another individual at work, and you're kind of like thinking about that moment that you can go out and get this and get something, and it's like finally your paycheck comes in, you know, and you're looking at how much money you have. Okay, you're looking at how much money you have. This can also be, this Seven of Cups can also be like you wanting to buy gifts for other people, and it's like you're trying to figure out what to get other people. And then we have the Nine of Swords, a lot of anxiety, fear, stress, maybe not able to sleep. You could be thinking a lot about like all the things you have to do this month, or like the you know, it could be in regards to gift giving, wanting to buy gifts for other people as well as maybe yourself, and just kind of like trying to really see, maybe feeling some anxiety over like whether or not you have enough money. Okay, whether or not you have enough money to do it. We have the Knight of Swords, we have Gemini energy, and then ultimately making a very impulsive decision, okay? Ending up making a very impulsive decision, action, Four of Cups, Moon in Cancer. An impulsive decision, an action, but not like, but it's like you make the impulsive decision to just go out, but ultimately maybe to go out and like buy something, or but like not feeling good about it, or like making an impulsive decision but ultimately not really feeling good about the decision that you make. And then we end it with Nine of Pentacles. Okay, beautiful card, by the way, Venus and Virgo. So the story that I'm kind of getting here, this is really funny. And then the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords, Aquarius energy. So it's like, ultimately, I'm getting this feeling, I'm getting this sense of like ultimately needing to make some kind of impulsive decision to maybe like go buy something or to go do something, to take action towards something that ultimately leads you to feeling like, oh, well, that wasn't really worth it. Or, you know, kind of like, okay, well, I don't know, I don't really like these selections, or like, or ultimately, it's almost like you do go out with the intention, with a certain intention, but then you end up not really fulfilling that intention because you feel too bad, or it's like you end up kind of realizing that all these things surrounding these intentions are making you feel a certain type of way, or they're not really inspiring you anymore, or they're kind of like putting this like weird feeling in you, and you're like, you know, like you're just not really feeling fulfilled by any of it. And even if you do end up completing, even if you do end up going out and like buying stuff, because with that Knight of Pentacles there, this is the energy of someone who is enjoying their independence. This is someone who is like thoroughly enjoying their own luxuries and their own ability to like buy themselves things, or to like their own ability to kind of like do what they want with their own money, right? So you ultimately do kind of end up in this space where you feel like kind of good and happy with your decision, but in the moment that you make the decision, in the moment that you actually kind of impulsively kind of thwart yourself out into the world to do something, it does kind of make you feel like kind of like tired, or a little worn out by the fact that like you went out and did that, you know, generally speaking, that you just kind of like made that decision, or the fact that like you felt so impulsive to make it, or the fact that you were impulsive to make it, but then ultimately like embracing it, like ultimately being like, okay, well, I did it and now I have it, so I'm gonna enjoy it. It's just really funny. Okay, it's just really funny. Let's go ahead and clarify some of this. Let's see. Yeah, the Pentacle energy is pretty prominent. So this is definitely in regards to like working hard, earning money so you can obtain possessions, whether for yourself or for others. I can see it going both ways. Let's see. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. I'm really interested about that Seven of Cups energy. Clarify the Seven of Cups. I also kind of see that Nine of Pentacles energy at the end there of like you receiving gifts as well, and just kind of ultimately being like, okay, well, I'm just going to enjoy this. All right, so the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Five of Cups. Mars and Scorpio. Another one of your cards, Scorpio. So you might have just recently gone through some kind of loss or disappointment, which is ultimately what kind of triggered you to start, you know, dreaming and thinking about the possibilities again, and kind of fantasizing about, you know, the month ahead or the future, or just kind of like fantasizing about things that you want, right? Like things that you want to kind of indulge in. So there could have been some kind of loss or disappointment that happened recently. Let's clarify the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is clarified by Judgment. Yeah. Some kind of lesson here. It's like you want to go out, you want to step out and take action towards this creative, you know, I feel like it does kind of have to do with possessions or like buying something. But you can't help but feel like guilty, but you can't help but feel like maybe it's not the right thing to do, or like you can't help but feel like maybe you should be saving your money instead. There's this kind of, it's like your higher self, or this inner part of yourself is kind of like, you know, you're placing a lot of harsh judgments on yourself for even wanting. It's like you're feeling guilty for even wanting more, or for wanting things. Okay, so it's kind of like you're going through this like transformation. You're going through these kind of weird emotions in regards to the fact that you simply just want something. Let's clarify Nine of Swords. Okay, Nine of Swords is clarified by Nine of Wands. Moon and Sagittarius. Yeah, so it's just kind of like getting through the anxiety and the stress of like just kind of like getting through those emotions, you know. With the Judgment card, that's Pluto energy, so it's like you are kind of undergoing that Scorpio kind of transformational energy, where it's like you just have to kind of allow the emotions that are holding you back to die down so that you can like push through and fully, you know, rebirth yourself and kind of step into this higher state of, you know, ultimately just like making a decision and taking action, which it looks like you do end up just kind of taking action to kind of like, and it kind of helps thwart you out of that energy. It kind of helps like move you along. But it does look like the Nine of Wands came in to try and show you, like, after all that anxiety, there was something there that was making your heart kind of stop. Like you did kind of stop for a moment to reevaluate what it is you really want and whether you really want it or not, or if you want it that badly or not. And you're kind of like, you're feeling kind of like tired and exhausted just from feeling the things that you're feeling, and you're feeling exhausted from just like staring and looking at this energy, that it ultimately propels you into action, and it ultimately propels you to just be like, fuck it, you know, like I'm just gonna go do this, you know, I'm just gonna go do it, or I'm just gonna go buy it, or I'm just gonna go, you know, whatever. Let's clarify the Four of Cups. It's getting dark in here. All right, so Four of Cups is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Okay. Yeah, so basically, like, after you make that impulsive decision, you kind of just end up feeling a little, like, icky and just kind of like, ugh, because you do want to be, like you want to be in a position where you can feel independent and feel good about yourself and feel good about your financial situation. That's ultimately what you want. And it's like, are buying things, are these possessions really going to kind of ultimately create this, is that what's going to make you feel a sense of independence and success within yourself? Or do you have to it's almost like you won't really be able to feel that sense of financial independence and success until you can really start to appreciate what you're able to do with it once you obtain it. Like, it's like it's like there's this feeling and this sense that you want for yourself, but at the same time, if you're not going to enjoy, like actually feel gratitude and feel good about enjoying it, it's like there's this battle kind of going on, because you're not really enjoying when you do go out and like kind of dive into the material world, and like when you do go out and shop or whatever, if you're not enjoying it, then what's the point, right? It's kind of like, well, if you're going to do it, you might as well enjoy it. And if you're not enjoying it, then why are you doing it? So like something needs to be reconciled here. And once that becomes reconciled, you're able to really step into your independence. That's when this Nine of Pentacles energy comes up, and you're really kind of able to step into your independence, and really you can actually start to enjoy this success or this like financial independence that you have, because you're able to understand what you'll enjoy buying and feeling good about, and what you won't enjoy buying or feeling good about. It's like It's like you want to feel good. If you're going to be if you're going to be successful, if you're going to be independent, if you're going to be like in that place of just like luxury for yourself, then you want to feel good about it. So then it's kind of saying like, well, don't do it if you're not going to feel good about it. And then if you are going to do it, feel good about it. Like, you know, because you earned it. Like actually step into that energy, be like, I earned this, I deserve this, and this makes me feel good, and be okay with that, instead of being so harsh and so critical of yourself. You know, with that King of Swords energy at the bottom of the deck, it's like this, I feel like you're being very hard on yourself, you know, very kind of like strict and hard on yourself. I'm just going to turn this light on because it got really dark really quickly. Oh, wait, I can't turn it on. It's not plugged into my computer. Never mind. Okay, well, I think that we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right. I've got a little bit of a silhouette, kind of dark, kind of glow here, but it's not so bad. So I hope that's making sense, Scorpio. It just kind of looks like, there's some part of you that kind of needs to die off, right? There's some part of you, maybe, there's a part of you that maybe thinks that you don't deserve something, that you don't deserve to, like pamper yourself, or you don't deserve to feel good about your own like independence or something like that. And that's bullshit. I mean, of course, like your feelings are not bullshit, you know, they're valid, you know, like they present meaning, they also present a challenge. And it just kind of looks like the challenge right now is just kind of getting to, you know, you're making your money, you're working hard, and now it's just a matter of getting to a place where you can really feel good about who you are as this independent person, and how you want to invest, and feel good about how you want to invest in yourself. How you want to invest in yourself. You know, and even the people around you, but I feel like this is more about yourself. I feel like this is more about you. So let's get some final messages for Scorpio, final messages or advice. Final messages or advice. We have the King of Wands, Leo energy. We have the Five of Wands, Saturn in Leo. A lot of Leo energy over here. You might have a Leo in your surroundings. And the Eight of Swords, Jupiter in Gemini. Yeah. Yeah, this is just some inner battle, that's all. Between like a sense of, you know, your own self-worth, kind of battling out your desire to really shine, okay? It's like, there are these like deeper feelings and emotions that you don't really show anyone, that you kind of hold inside you. I think that you have a lot of insecurities in regards to your own independence and in regards to your own success, even though there is this deeper part of you that really wants to shine and that really wants to be a source of inspiration and be a source of light. And there's this kind of battle happening within you. But these feelings of insecurity in regards to your own sense of self-worth, this is something that you can break yourself out of. Okay, this is completely self-imposed. It's completely self-imposed. So you can break out of it. And with that King of Wands energy there, it's kind of like there is this inner battle going on within you. There's this fight going on so you can break out of it and so you can rise, right? Like the phoenix, so you can kind of like undergo this transformation within yourself and step into that King of Wands kind of like energy that that feels good about your own abilities and your own creativity and your own artistry and your own just sense of who you are. Okay. So Scorpio, this is your reading for December 2021. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.